All right. Customer service, it's all around us. It's like the barista who makes us feel welcome when we pick up our morning coffee. It's like the waiter or waitress who takes such great care of us when we go out to dinner. As my favorite anonymous quote states, customer service is not a department, it's an attitude. Each one of us have had really great experiences and not so great, haven't we? Customer service or service is not a job. It is a life skill that each one of us utilizes regardless of our position and in our daily interactions with each other. We all are very seasoned customers, and each one of us have 6 very basic needs, and fulfillment of these needs will make our experience either positive or negative. I'm White-Kulseth, and we are going to examine these 6 basic needs together. I also want you to note that these 6 basic needs are on the handout that I provided that I received from New Mexico State University. Our first basic need is information. Or I lied. Our first basic need is friendliness. Friendliness is something that is really easy for all of us to describe. Friendliness is how we are greeted, how we are welcomed. Friendliness makes us feel comfortable, it builds trust. I am certain that each one of us have felt that our interaction was going to be great just based upon the friendliness of whoever we were working with. Our second basic need is understanding and empathy. We all want to feel that our feelings matter, don't we? In my 20s, I was driving a red Mitsubishi Eclipse. This car was 5-speed turbo, fun and fast to drive. On my way home from work one day, my timing belt broke. I don't know about you, I don't know much about cars, but the noises that were coming from underneath this engine didn't sound good. Expensively not good. I had my car towed over to White-Kulseth Mitsubishi. Car trouble isn't fun, is it? This amazing service manager at White-Kulseth Mitsubishi used understanding and empathy. He understood that I was unhappy, that this car was my baby. He understood that I was very inconvenienced. He understood that I was really concerned with the cost of the repairs because I just put close to $1,000 into the transmission. Understanding and empathy. Our third basic need is fairness. Now, fairness is really the most difficult to describe because each one of us has a different idea as to what fairness may or may not look like. According to definitions.net, fairness means free from bias, dishonesty, and injustice. This means that it's important that our interactions are managed not only with honesty, but free from judgment or any violation of rights. Those are important, aren't they? White-Kulseth Mitsubishi ultimately did treat me with fairness. While I didn't like the decision, they were not going to cover the repairs of my car because they were not related to my transmission. Ultimately, it seemed fair. Our fourth basic need is control. Control is about how we truly feel a part of the process. Now, my White-Kulseth Mitsubishi did a really great job taking care of all of my needs thus far. They welcomed me. I felt comfortable with working with them. They used friendliness, understanding, empathy. They truly understood my concerns regarding the car. Fairness, even though I didn't agree with the outcome that they weren't going to cover the repairs to the engine because they weren't related to the transmission, it truly was fair. And control, they really kept me a part of the process. And this is really important, you guys. I really want you to listen to this, is that control is not about things going our way as long as our needs are met thus far and we're kept a part of the process. Our Fifth basic need is options and alternatives. And this is really where White-Kulseth and Mitsubishi made my customer experience. We want to know all available options and alternatives so we can make our own educated decision. We want to know, even if there is a recommendation, that we understand the pros and cons of each so we can make our own decision. This is where the service manager became my hero. He said that if I called Mitsubishi directly, that I may be able to get the repairs to my engine covered. He also said that he would prefer that I didn't share that I got the number from him. He really made me feel special. Our sixth basic need is information. We all want to be informed, don't we? As busy as we are, we want to know that we are not forgotten about. As busy as we are, we want someone to take care of us. As busy as we are, we want to know that someone is on top of it. As each one of us share these same six basic needs, the understanding of these needs are important not only in business, but our everyday interactions, our customer service interactions, and our interactions with each other. I'm going to restate the quote that I used earlier. Customer service is not a department, it's an attitude, and this attitude certainly does benefit each one of us. Now, some of you might be wondering whatever happened with my car. I did call Mitsubishi directly. I talked to someone much less friendly than the original service manager that I was working with, and Mitsubishi covered 100% of my engine repairs. Great job, Mitsubishi, in meeting my 6 basic needs. Thank you.